Hello class, this is my video code review. I'm going to be showing you some of the code from my course project so far. So just a brief overview, this program keeps track of team stats in a baseball game and outputs them to a scoreboard of the game based off the user's input. So we can start by just talking about this class here where I have all these function prototypes that are being used by my constructor inning. And I also have all these variables that are also going to be either incremented or printed by my functions up here. So we scroll down to our definitions. This most important one, the definition for the inning constructor inning. So this constructor will just keep track of all the events during an inning, and whenever an instance of inning is called in main for home or for away, it's going to keep track of the hits, outs, uh, and the inning itself, and the runs. So it starts off right here by just initializing inning with I, because that's I here is representing the actual. It's just going to represent the inning. So here we have a while loop that's going to continuously run as long as the outs don't exceed 2 or equal 3. So it's just going to prompt the user for what the play was in the inning until the outs equal 3. So obviously, if the user says that it was an out, then it will increment the out. If the user says it was a hit, it's going to ask the user if a run scored, and if yes, how many, and it will read that from the user, and then it will increment runs the appropriate amount that it got from the user. And same goes for if it's a walk. It's going to ask the user for a run scored because of the walk, and if yes, it's going to say how many. Likely only one, but just to make sure, we're going to ask the user for it, and it's going to increment the runs the appropriate amount. And if we scroll up to take a look at where they're being called, as you can see, I have an instance for away and an instance for home for each inning. So for the first inning, I have an instance of home and away, second home and away, and so on. And after each inning, I'm resetting the outs, putting them back to 0, so that way each inning starts with a fresh set of outs. And here you can see that by the end, it's going to add together the runs from all the innings for the home side, and that's going to be the run total for home. That's going to be their final score for the home team, and the same goes for the away team. It's going to add together all the runs from each inning to get the away final score. And same thing for hits. It's going to total all the hits from each inning for the away team, and it's going to total all the hits for the home team for each inning. Add those all together, and then here is where it's all going to be displayed into an actual scoreboard that obviously doesn't look very pretty here, but trust me, once it runs and gets all the input from the user, it'll show a nice finished scoreboard that will look something like this, just not with a bunch of zeros, obviously. But this is what the format will look like. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Any feedback is much appreciated. Thank you.